Alright, hello. We're going to be taking a look at a game called Hellforged. It is the playtest for it, so I don't know how long this is going to be. It could go as long as an hour, maybe 2. Could be as short as 20 minutes. You don't know with these things. So Hellforged looks like it's somewhere between a bit of a Halls of Torment. Well, I mean, yeah, it's basically Halls of Torment with PoE, really. Or at least from what it looks like. Obviously, I don't really necessarily know all too well because this is the first time I've played it, but guess we're gonna find out. Some of the Halls of Torment. Controller auto detects. Okay, well, I would prefer to use a controller for this, frankly. Some of the I'm gonna keep saying Hellforged now because it's right there in front of my eyes. Some of the Halls of Torment. There we go.
An ancient gateway, half buried and forgotten. No one knew where it led. I crossed with the expedition. Our maps were useless the moment we stepped through. The realm felt wrong from the first breath. Then the gateway sealed behind us. That night, twisted monstrosities hit our camp. Demons came after to take what was left. I woke alone in a crypt, buried beneath the dead. If any survived, I will find them. If there is a way home, I will open it.
I legitimately don't know if that's an AI voice or not, and the reason why I'm saying that is you can hear the breathe in, and that's been a problem with a lot of— oh, we're just immediately in media res starting? Okay. Yeah, so what I was gonna say is the voice, right? Like, it doesn't necessarily sound all that AI, but the breathe-ins, right? It's a little strange that they kept that in there if it is actually a person narrating it, because well, when I was doing a lot of narrations, whatnot, that was usually stuff that was getting cut out. But also, with AI, it's just a very common problem where the AI does not understand that that is actually not something you want in there, necessarily. So it keeps it in there, and it is actually one of the tells of it being AIs, because every sort of sentence will have constant inhalations because the AI does not know. Area bonus, projectile count bonus. So this is just duplicate. I don't know what overcharge pierce count is. Like, there is absolutely nothing starting off with any kind of information on what that is necessarily doing. I think that is that. So it would have just made 5 projectiles as opposed to 3 or 4? Okay, maybe 6 instead? Whatever. The Shrine of Power has appeared. Yeah. Locate and activate Shrine of Power to gain a new ability. We don't put the in there. Just Shrine of Power. Alright, let's see. Overcharge damage. Increase all damage or radius. Both are good. So, yeah, you can see a little Halls of Torment or PoE vibe right there. And the fact that you have these trials. One of the things I was saying that the game has some PoE, a little loud in it. Some PoE influence is the— or sorry, not PoE, Halls of Torment influence is the hub. It looked like there was a hub where you're gonna get like little buildings that you can— buildings or individuals you can get to have some— we'll do that. Oh, okay. That's, that is actually a straight-up PoE thing, isn't it? It's like the Ghost Beach area. Using Overcharge freezes all enemies around you. Active duration. Every 15 gold points. Drop 1 5% food. That sounds good, though. That's just healing, right? experience gain? Okay, you can definitely lose your charge in that. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Yep. That's not a very good start. Hellforged around a simple idea of the speed and chaos of a horde survival with the loot builds and long-term progression we love from ARPGs. Yeah, okay, but I mean, I literally just started, so...
Ah, you're alive! Dragged you back from that crypt myself! You owe me. Portal sealed after the attack. Still humming, though. Go take a look.
There's a little bit of a crusty dwarf now, isn't it? Oh, rocking stone! And you can rather obviously see a little PoE vibes here. It's very wavy in it. Huh? Okay, I guess I'll do this. Every expedition needs records, even failed ones. They're gonna do a bit of like a Final Fantasy voicing thing, you know? You get a single voice line, then you're just gonna get, hello! Hey! And that'll be it! I am in fact not hitting that button. Well, okay, that's analog stick actually. 20% attack, well below 50% life. Wouldn't be the worst thing. We could definitely use a little bit more of that, and that's part of the issue that we were having there. So I will say, the sound effect for leveling up is either non-existent or completely flat. Like, you've leveled up. Oh yeah, no, it is there. I think it's just so kind of... limp? Wimpy? Like, what adjective do you really want to use here? It's not particularly present, really. Same with killing the slimes. Is there even a sound effect for the skeletons dying? There should be like bones rattling sound. Oh dear god. Hold on, let me turn this back up. Let me actually listen to this and shut up. Yeah, there's no rattle me bones on killing Mr. Bones. There isn't really even an impact sound. Let's see, overcharge projectile, count aggressive charm, adding 10% to all damage. Sure, that sounds fine. Okay, yeah, so you actually have no way of defending against that unless you dodge out of it. You cannot, in fact, attack it. It's a scrobbling! Give me a little shit. No. Oh good, it kamikaze thing. Excellent. Oh, that's where he came from. It was the thing I shouldn't have actually started. That's good. I think I'm dead. Okay, well, not yet. So I think I'm slowly regenerating HP. Yeah, one. Oh, good. Oh, good, giant rat. Okay. Of all abilities, but that's not your primary attack, is it? Your first 3 loot items are secured automatically, any extra loot is unsecured. So, Halls of Torment, you can have better loot in successive runs, or is this kind of more of going like a extraction shooter range, where you're not permanently keeping them as you do in... lightning orbs. Fires projectiles at random, dealing necrotic damage. Well, that sounds promising, actually. How bad is it? It's... maybe the ice shards would have been better. I don't know, it's too early to tell. Took lifesteal, didn't I? Shrine of Power has appeared. Yeah, completely anemic sound effects on killing enemies here. For each locked treasure chest you open after acquiring this key. That seems... yeah, I don't know. That doesn't seem particularly great. I don't know how common the treasure chests are going to be. So... was it Halls of Torment, or was it the one where you play as a frog, where you really kinda had chests that you needed to open? I don't remember. It's not been in all of them. Crawlers, maybe? I don't think so. No, crawlers usually had you sacrifice stuff, so... what's this? Halls of Torment? It's been a hot minute since I've played it, so I don't honestly remember. There yet draws breath one dwarfing warrior! Oh dear. Okay, no, I... what the fuck is... no, fuck off! Man, I would love if lifesteal was actually viable. Holy shit. Yeah, nah. Rank 17,000. Aw man, I can pat myself on the ass. Look at that. 17,000? Hey! That just means that there's 7 billion people below me, you know? Another fact that 7 billion people have not played the game, but I mean, you know, I think 17,000 is pretty good. Yeah, probably like 18,000 or 20,000 people that have played the game, but you know. Okay, so do you keep the shit? Oh, okay. Cooldown length is down. Projectile count bonus only 12. Okay, by acquisition, how does one sell these things? Because I definitely don't need these. Dwarf, are you feeling like stereotypical dwarf and greedy? You want to sell the... no? Okay. Okay, I am a paladin, but I don't have a free mount. I might get pissed off, but I also don't have a bubble hearth, so... Blacksmith. Okay. So that is my limited currency achievements. Yeah, give me that little dopamine. Come on, baby, come on. Yeah, give me those. Hopefully not premium currency items. I really hope that that's not actually a premium currency and that is actually just an unlockable currency a la Vampire Survivors or some such. You know, like the golden eggs, effectively. Bulk salvage would probably be a good option. Don't need it right now, but... use properties. Well, that's wishful thinking. Holy crap. Oh, maybe we shouldn't have that immediately pop up. Well, at least none of those names are immediately an eyebrow raise. But yeah, I was actually also trying to leave the, you know, dungeon. Aiming is automatic. Hold on. So if I just... oh. Oh, I thought I've been aiming this entire time. No, he's been swinging his stick without my input. Okay, well okay, so I have been aiming him, it's just... a little bit of killing me, be. A little bit of Monica in his life. A little bit of Rita's all he needs. Does the dwarf have a name? Did I just completely blind that? Stay a while and listen. Critical damage. Am I doing criticals at all? Crit chance is 10% by default. That's not bad. That's actually surprisingly generous. Overcharged Pierce Count, Dashing Leaves. But my biggest issue with the overcharge is just the cooldown, really. Like, many times it seems like it's the only way of actually getting these things killed off here, clearing the area. Okay, so gold seems to be an entirely in-run based currency that once the run is over, it is kind of GG. Both of those are good. Crit chance, lifesteal chance, main attack radius. I don't like the fact that you only get 3 items by default, though. I would imagine at some point you can get more of those, or you know, you get other upgrades to effectively equalize the fact that you don't. Move speed increase. Oh yes, please. So, like, is this the only bad guy they have right now for those things? Okay. 3 orbits, 6 ice sword. Oh, it's a fan attack. I'm gonna do life regen. I don't know if this game is going to have a magnet. Okay, so the icicle fan thing kind of attacks in a strange pattern. Yeah, I'll do that, maybe if we survive long enough. The lack of any real sound effect on things dying is kind of jarring to me. I want to hear those bones rattle. Rattle me bones! Alright, Dashing Leaves a Fire Trail. More general purpose. Hey, this is kind of a joke. Oh, he gave me scrap, though. Not a very useful amount, but the fact that even one enemy can do that means that others will. Attack speed is always good. More scrap. So I would assume most of that is just if you actually evac properly, as opposed to dying. Don't know if dying gives you any amount left. Oh god. Oh, that's for ice shards. 30% dash recharge for boss fights. That's not bad. Seriously, like, that's part of the reason why I keep dying. But 10% speed on projectiles and then 25% more damage on those, so that might be better. 1 second. There we go. So I don't know if they want to change the animation on the Hell Knight, or whatever you want to call that thing, spinning. It looks absolutely ridiculous. And yet, you know what? I kind of love it, because it is just... It's dumb. But it's kind of amusing. You know, it's like... God, what was he? It's been so long since I played League of Legends. Garen, was it? Spinning to win. Survive until Obelisk is charged. Okay, well, we are getting very close to what seems to be boss fight. Shrine of Power has appeared. Oh, it's 2. Can I get the chest, please? No. Where is my gold amount? I also don't know what the 12 is right above the right trigger. It will hold on. Wait, what? It will hold until something better turns up. Is that machine translated? Damage up is not particularly great. I want some money? Money would be great. Okay, top left. 186. I literally just need 4 more. Please. There we go. Do that. Now, no wonder why I can't find money. Come here. So I'm not really sure if the Paladin is going to get anything that really... Yeah, like any real Paladin abilities here. I don't know how class-specific things are going to be here. One of the PoE-related influences on this... Oh god. Is a skill tree. I don't know if we're going to see the skill tree in this demo, playtest, whatever. But there is a skill tree that is very, well, unabashedly, I guess, PoE. Not necessarily saying that that is a bad thing, just, you know, it's one of those things where you take a look at it for even half a second, it's like, yeah, it's PoE. Okay, blue bar. Ah, alright. Blue bar is dash, I think. Oh, good. Random lightning bolts traveling around. My favorite from PoE. Oh, God. God, what was it? The Vol's lightning ability or something like that? I don't remember what it was specifically, but I did have in one of the seasons Vol, I don't remember the name, I think it's Vol, the corrupted things. The corrupted skill gems, where charging it up would actually just shit out a load of lightning orbs in random directions, and if it was in a closed area, oh dear lord, everything was dead, including the frame rates. It was good fun, just not good fun when you found enemies that would do the same shit to you. I think it's time to leave. Oh, you have to survive, although not that long. Maybe I shouldn't see the items while that's popping up, but yeah, alright, there we go. Chaos gained. 369. Chaos level 5. No idea what that means. Great Hammer was doing most of the heavy lifting, with Ice Shards kinda doing okay. I mean, Ice Shard's biggest utility is just the freezing of enemies. Even at 1 damage, it's still doing its part. Now it's like, man, the healer didn't do any damage. Yeah, because he was keeping you alive. Wow, imagine that. When under crypt tier 1, oh god. blacksmith has nothing to say to me. Okay. Alright, let's see. So I can just wear all this, I guess. We'll scrap that. And then the Pilgrim boots are basically pound for pound better. Okay. Sure. Why not? Maximum life. It doesn't improve the armor? I'll definitely take a little bit of an extra attack speed though. Give me that. Bonus score 120. How much harder is it though? It doesn't actually tell you. And look at that, I've gone up 2,000 rankings. Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Get good, you scrubs. Yeah. Colonel. The skeletons. They heard of the clap on my ass cheeks. What? They're not rattling their bones. It's like, what do you mean? They're skeletons. They rattle their bones. Colonel. I know, but these ones aren't. Maybe that's why they want to kill me. Let's see. Make attack radius. Was actually kind of proving to be rather useful last time. So what does actually count as a boss fight in this, though? A magic ability or enchant, gem, item, weapon, you know, ability, something to just generate a little bit more. Collecting gold fires and missile damaging enemies for 28. Oh, it's an AoE. Flaming will that applies burn on every enemy that passes through, dealing fire damage. So, you know what? Ice Shards does not show as status effect. Necrotic does. Or, well, Death Coil does. Ooh! Oh. I thought that was gonna do way more damage than it did. And attack damage. Where was that projectile even going? Yeah, I don't really regret taking the gold equals damaging projectile. It seems pretty decent. 3% damage for each locked treasure chest. Let's just go for 10% flat right now. And life regen by 4 wouldn't be the worst, maybe. Also, just increasing the damage of the ice shards. Let's do that. Yeah, the auto attack is leaving a little bit to be desired. It's not really, it's not Picayune level of reliability. Of course, I do also have a lot of downtime in these swings, so I don't know. It's more project. Oh my god. Yes. 50% more overcharge wouldn't be the worst, but again, just You don't really necessarily get to have it up constantly, so oh well. Yeah, it's weird. It's kind of unreliable on how on how your main weapon is actually hitting enemies. I think there is actually a zone next to you, in front of you, where they can actually avoid that. This might actually be kind of going the route of the crab game, where... oh god. Shit. Might be going the route of crab game, where you actually have to kind of think about whether or not you want to take the immediate payoff now, or get a higher rarity of the item, because that crit chance was 6% rather than the usual, like, 2-ish. Piercing. Piercing. Even by 1. Big. 149. 166. Oh, hey. Slime. What are you doing, buddy? Money would be good. There we go. 3%. Sure. Projectile count. Oh, but that's just that's the percentile. Oh wait, but that's the percentile on something that's already shooting a lot of projectiles, so it seems to have done good. Yeah, there's that little goblin in the back again. I have a lot of HP. Oh right, yeah, because the gear I equipped, yeah. Man, I really would love a 5% more speed. That's not bad. Yeah, okay. I don't know if lightning is going to do anything. I don't know if that's going to paralyze. I don't know if that's going to jump through enemies. But okay, yeah. Maximum 5 stacks, 28 burn. Making him explode for 74. Making him. Yeah, I think some parts of this is machine translated or something's going on. What was the name of that? What did that just say? Yep. It is what I thought it was. The Raider Pounder. Colonel, there's some raiders here. Lightning orbs. Those are a bit further away from me than I thought they were going to be. The enemy hordes grow in power. Hey, I'm almost full health again. That's nice. And he's dead. And it's gone. Oh yeah, ice shards, icicles, whatever the name of that ability is, it's doing pretty good, especially with that pierce. Yeah, a little scrabbling. Please die. Thank you. You know, the little Scrobblins actually collecting all this stuff is actually kind of a good thing, because they are basically acting as very inefficient... Ooh. Ooh, both of those are kind of needed, though. Very inefficient magnets. I thought he would take more than one hit. Is there a way of accessing the map? Doesn't seem to be the case, no. Tried to hit all the face buttons on the controller and basically nothing, so... You get the triggers and I think that's pretty much it. Product damage, yeah, we're gonna do main attack, weapon, speed. That thing really does actually do pretty good now. And even the gold projectile is still actually kind of keeping up on relevancy. Spread chance? What do you mean spread chance? Orb speed and orb size. It's kind of just turning into a not so great, you know, Bible. Humans Vespers. Okay, bye. Oh, what a sweet and intoxicating innocence. You think you can kill a god? How can you kill a god? Oh, okay. Yeah, so you dodging actually counts for you getting hit on that. Good to know. Kinda sucks. Oh, hey, more scrap. Let me just hoover that right up. Thought I grabbed that thing before. While overcharges active abilities, no. We'll just buff up the yep. Honestly, could do a little bit more of Pierce. Kinda sad to say. More orbs, extra initial projectile. God, both are good though. Oh shit. I don't know. Both are good. The necrotic might have been better because those are homing projectiles. That was almost its entire health right there, and a lot of those projectiles didn't even hit him. Critical damage, pierce count. Oh, come on, don't give me those choices, man. You're level 20 in a single run. Very good. I'm hoping I can get like a head item that increases experience gain. Yeah, something like that. Survive until the obelisk is charged, but it should basically be there now, right? Oh, 3 seconds. The way is out. Creed now has a timer. Oh, you can actually just stay more. The collapse. So, what, you have like 80 seconds before you just die anyway, or how does that work? Rift or obelisk. What's the difference? While the obelisk is open, you can seal rifts for chaos and score. Sealing also extends the timer. When the timer runs out, the collapse begins, and deadly corruption slowly consumes the map. Oh, it tells you. Well, that's nice. I think the... Oh, there's a ring or something over there. Well, that sucks. I think the portal thingy for me to seal is a bit too far. Rift? No, it is right here. Rift is the brand new MMO killer. The new WoW killer. Oh, you got a kill in it. How about more enemies? That'd be good. There we go. 4 chaos shards. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to get greedy. I say as I decide to then go do this. Yeah, when the when the ice shards actually, yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, but which one is better technically? Because I think this is diminishing returns if I take the middle one. I think this is because it's like, you know, like if you double the original value twice, right? Like if the original value was 100, it's now 300, right? Because it's been doubled twice. But now with this, it would be like 300 times 40 or something like that. I think it would be better to do that. Yeah, that's one of the diminishing return things. Wow, you really don't get a lot of time. You basically need to camp those things at all points if you want to keep going. Oh shit. No. Okay, cool. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No? Well, dang. Ice Shards was doing big numbers there. Lightning Orbs were doing surprisingly okay. Death Curse was doing okay. Lightning Orb seems to be better, though. And then Golden Skull. Golden Skull definitely helped out in the early parts of that. We want to hear from you. Alright, don't gotta be like a... Yeah. Obsessive X on the telephone there. The Eternal Tree. I think that is, in fact, the Skill Tree. Okay, the remains of Mortenzia. Your lost expedition companion. Then win Undercrypt Tier 2. Not the hard mode. What the heck is that helmet? Gold Band Vanguard Face Guard. 12 life gen amount. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Eh. I don't know if the attack speed is actually benefiting the stuff like the... Are you doing that? I don't know if the attack speed is benefiting stuff like the ice shards or not. You can get all 111 skills in PK Dreams. That would require you prestiging 96 times though. I've prestiged, I think, like 7 times because it, like, once you get to a certain point, it's actually incredibly easy to do so. It's just kind of tedious going back up to, you know, 25 or whatever the requirement was. I kind of feel like you don't really want to get every single skill though in PK. Some of them feel a little... Some of them feel like you kind of shoot yourself in the foot with them. For some of them. Not all of them. Select range, max life. Total points purchase 30. The fish stock ones are risk and reward. You know, that's not even the ones I was meaning, but yeah, those ones also. Oh, good. Do you like that? Like, look at that amount of like, just return on that investment. You move at a default rate of 4.5 meters per second. For one whole skill point, you can move a whole 0.1 meter per second faster. What are we even looking at? Is this like a 5% increase? What is the math here? Because if it was a 0.1 out of 1, it would be a 10%. So this is, yeah, it would have to be like somewhere around 5%, wouldn't it? It's really not that great of a... Oh, you get no skill points off the cuff. You gotta... Oh, okay. Okay. Not sure how I feel about that, especially when it's compared to this one, right? 1 meter on top of your 2.3? That's becoming 3.3. That's actually decently substantial. That should at least be a 0.5 meter per second. Fish stocks is risk and reward increasing the higher your curse. But what's the risk and reward? HP? Damage? Which ones are you talking about that don't seem good in Picayune? I would have to look at the skill tree, dude. I don't remember them off the top of my head. I just remember looking at a few and just kind of going, you know, like, probably not. Energy shield? Assassin? Huh? What do you mean, goblin? Save gold until 1200 gold, then spend it during overcharge. While below 1200 gold, gain 50% gold gain. I'm sorry, is the paladin in this game the scion in PoE effectively? Like, you just become everything else from paladin? What the hell? Look, all I can say is, if you take goblin and you don't literally become a little goblin fella, 1 out of 10. It causes stats to fluctuate up and down like stock scale bikers. Oh, at all times? So you could be... There's a Vampire Survivors item that does that. Isn't there? Oh, the Arcanas, right? The things that affect your area and whatnot. Because it'll plus or minus 50% off the neutral value. I don't like those. I really don't like those. I just find them annoying more than anything. Like, they're not making the game any harder or easier. It's just annoying. You know, it's like, due to how they work, just the kind of nature that they are, by average, they're basically kind of doing nothing. It's kind of a non-choice, I think. 15% damage while overcharge is active, or 10% at all times. Not really a choice. Why is there a question mark box over here? That wouldn't be too bad. Too bad I'll never see it again. Ghost Dragon Bard thing?
Remarkable. I watched them take your kind. None walked away. This is no place to speak. Seek me outside if you survive.
Okay, is this the guy that I was supposed to get from my camp? Seen a PoE style skill tree at one time that had 700 skills on it. So, do you know what game it was? Because to me, a lot of games that try to replicate the PoE skill tree do it because it's eye-catching, not because they really understand any kind of nuance, you know, of the skill tree or how to balance it, you know? I already have 8% lifesteal, so maybe... I don't know. But yeah, like 700 skills, just... That just sounds like bloat. Do you even have to ask me if I'm going to take ice shards at this point? Are you kidding me? I would imagine if I grabbed lightning, you know, orbs at this point and just kept, upgrading it as I have the ice shards, it would probably be pretty comparable in efficacy. It's just, man, the fact it's ranged compared to, you know, basically just being a Bible equivalent from VS. Range definitely helps. What are you saying? Pickup radius up or down by 75%, weapon skill by 25%, XP modifier by 6, and damage by 3. What do you mean? For Picayune with the fish stock? Back radius, cold damage. Sure. Yeah, but that's kind of my point, though. It's just like, to me, the fish stock just sounds like something I would only ever turn on to get the challenges out of the way, and then turn off and never turn it back on again. I just don't find it particularly interesting or fun. Again, same with Vampire Survivors and the Arcanas correlating to those things. I just don't like them. Finishing one with them gives you a nearly worthless weapon. Yeah, oh my god, okay. Frickin' death slime here. I don't remember if I started a challenge or not, if this thing is just some random freaking spawn. It sucks. Whatever it is, I don't like it. Oh god. Please go away. Please go away. Please go away. Please go away. It's not dying. Why is there fleshy flesh pillars? It's great. Fleshy flesh pillars. This is bad. Oh man, is this bad. I am not doing good on health. Never mind. I mean, that's still basically true. Oh shit. This is bad! I already have that though. Does that spawn a second one? Alright, I'm gonna do that. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Time to leave. Oh right. Right. It's not instantaneous. So that was bad. A CD that moves along the edge of your screen that does high damage, but it's only at the edge of your screen. What do you mean? Like, it's like the DVD logo bouncing around, but it's actually only at the edge of your screen? So it's like, Oh god, what is it? There's a couple of weapons that could probably be comparable to it, really. 17% ability damage bonus. This look elvish. I like the camp music. Damage and quantity is what the upgrade does.
You made it out.
What do you mean?
I saw what happened. Your people taken, slaughtered. I could not intervene. An elf, a mage, dragged deeper. Whether she still lives, I cannot say.
Okay, bye! Alright. Maybe it does 45 damage baseline. Buddy, I don't know off the top of my head how much damage any weapon in Picayune does by default, so 45 as a baseline means basically nothing to me. Especially with how kind of like obfuscated a lot of information is in Picayune. You know, like, it really doesn't help too much. You know, most do less than 10. What do the wings do? I'd imagine that they're pretty low. You know, then you get technically weapons being like the telecom, which don't do damage in of themselves. You thought angel wings were only knockback. No, they do damage. They don't do a lot of damage, but the damage kind of like how the satellite does, right? Like, quantity for them is king. Quantity and cooldown is king, because, you know, it's like every additional projectile is doing that much more damage, so... You know, and then cooldown, especially in boss fights, is obviously going to help a lot, because every single projectile is now hitting the boss. So you definitely get way better bang for your buck for, you know, like quantity, as opposed to damage up to a certain point. This is not good. I probably shouldn't have started the trial yet. Oh dear god. Life regen cooldown wouldn't be probably too bad. I think I'm actually regenning a decent chunk now. Flaming wall. Let's try orbs this time around. I don't think it's going to be particularly great. Yeah, there's downtime for... Well, there's downtime for the other thing anyway. Soul of Mortenzia. Not here, not like that. I'll bring your soul to the fire. Ugh. I just don't remember what the damage is for the wings off the top of my head. I think the satellite might be a little bit more damage by default than the wings. I think they operate under the exact same type of criteria, though. That's actually quite nice, getting both of those very, very, you know... Oh, shit! In very short succession. Move speed, max life, but that's a slot. Damn. Really wish those skill points weren't just 0.1. Hot. Epic treasure chest. Magnet. Magnet! Chaos shard cache. Complete within 75 seconds. Destroy 5 blood tumors. The daggerfish conch seems to have insane potential. It's a minion weapon you unlock for killing the diver boss. So what, basically basically Parasite but better, effectively? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Where's my lightning? Yeah, there we go. Come on. Right, what do we got? We got, what, like 50 seconds left or something? Collect range. Wouldn't be too bad. Projectile count, or projectile speed count. Maybe that can help the lightning orbs. Should actually scale with lightning orbs and the frost shards, so. There we go. Come on, just one more. 30 seconds. I think we're good. Oh. little like flesh slime. Turn that on. There we go. Magnet. Oh, it's that thing again! No! Violent, loathsome little cockroach! I don't even know why it jumped up there, but you know what? That's fine by me. Main attack damage or collect range. Yeah, let's... Ah! Why'd the ghosts got a little staggered there? Damn it! Damn it! Ah! Okay. Sure, jump over there. Why not? I really hate this frickin' death slime thing. Oh, this is bad. There we go. He's dead. Good fucking riddance. Oh, he dropped that though. Oh, you can't show me that. Pylons drain your life while standing inside the radius. Like within 85 seconds, how many? Pylons to feed. I'm not sure what it's doing. You gotta slowly charge up. Okay, I see. Where's the other one? I really do think my biggest complaint for this game insofar is just the sound effects are really quite lacking. Alright, hold on. What are you saying? Sorry? You died on the next boss after him, but you still got 54 kills with specific lead. Seems like a good weapon to... It's another one that increases quantity and damage when you level up. What? The conch thing? So again, it's basically just the whatchamaduki, the thingy, the parasite. For all the good and or bad that it might entail. Leveling up releases a shockwave damage. Maybe not. Yeah, I really wish you could do a little bit of extra damage when they were frozen, if that's not already a thing. Really? Oh, you can't kill them! Huh? Why is it so, like, inconsistent? It also benefits from the XP grab skill. What, the one where Parasite hovers over XP, collects it, and then... They don't increase the amount of experience they generate, do they? Man, I'm not gonna be able to do all the challenges on this map just for my movement speed being too slow. Kinda sucks. Really. Let's probably do extra dash regen. Be nice if that was just general purpose, not specifically boss fight. Charge Pierce, while overcharge is active. No XP is damage. Wait, what? I'm sorry, what? Yeah, the parasites, like, when they fly over experience, would grab them. Yeah? Or are you talking about a different one that I'm not too familiar with? Attack damage, sure. Maybe a little bit more of just like in, you know, like in combat, in dungeon, in run music, because I think it's only been the one track as well. Town music is nice, that doesn't need to change, but yeah, maybe a little bit more here. Yeah, it's kind of just like late epic music. More orbs. More orbs to ponder. Oh, that was a lot of health just lost. Jesus. $45 damage statement was moved because XP modifiers are a thing. No idea what you mean by that. How does the XP modifier correlate to that? What? Don't know if you have to kill them in the range or if it can just be like as long as you're standing here, it does not count. I don't know. Does not matter, more so. Even more orbs. Oh yes, I think I shall. 100 gold. It's getting bad. Oh, it's getting very bad. I'm in danger. Yeah, time to go. All your loot is okay. Continue to stage 2. What do you mean? No, no, no. No! What do you mean? Chat, this is bad. The number that drops is the XP. Shit, man. So, hold on. So then... Defense turrets also benefit from that skill, which is incredibly... wait. The defense turrets benefit from the thing that's actually... like, giving you the ability to pick up experience from the parasite and whatnot? Because, man, that's, Like, listen, so, Devil's Advocate, that might not be the worst thing ever, because, you know, at a certain point, you just have so much experience getting dropped everywhere anyway, and those soda can experience things, I think, actually might grow with more experience in them, so it might kind of, like, equalize itself, maybe? I don't know. Okay, Death Coil, sure. I guess I'll be taking that. Dash distance, that's alright. I would love some more gold right now, though. A lot of chests, and I can't really get a lot of them. The Shrine of Power has appeared. Overcharge ready. Yeah, but do the tin cans, or, you know, the soda cans actually increase in size? Or do they just kind of stay stagnant? They just kind of vibrate when you, eh? Let's maybe take it easy to start off with, huh? $30,000 HP. Oh, God. I don't know if he can teleport to me. Doesn't really seem to be the case. Okay, never mind! Burn! Yeah, so good thing to know. Stepping on the weird necrotic thingy, in fact slows you, so that's, bad. It's bad. It's bad, okay? Very bad. Life regen is actually 7.2 seconds, which is, not that great. Epic music, underwhelming sound effects. Yes. That's something I've been saying for a while now. The very late epic music is kinda a little jarring with the lack of, like, rattling my bones. We are killing many a skell, and you would never know. Come here, little shit. What? Wait. You want to get up close to me until I start chasing you? Okay. I see how it is. You just think I smell, don't you? Well, that's very rude. Where'd he go? Oh, he's over there now. Alright, well. Like, I'll just come down here and you'll have to frickin', you know, mosey your ass over here. How do you like them apples? There's just no impact at all to the sound effects. Well, that is a correct statement, but there is no real sound effects. So, I mean, well, you are technically not wrong. You know, it's like, still not quite getting at the heart of the problem there. What is this thing? Oh, okay. I think it was a skull. A skull, even. Now, top left, 10,000 something or other. I think I can actually just be a coward and leave through the portal right now. not really my intent, it's just a statement. I just want to get near it just in case. Oh hey, look, a thing. Yeah, like, maybe there should also be a sound effect in the fact that he's deploying a little skull shield thingy. You know? So there's on-hit sound effects, which are fine, but yeah. These, like, enemy-specific hit sound effects. Alright, cool. There's a thing, I guess. Defeat Necromancer boss. Not the Necromancer. Not the Necromancer boss, but the Necromancer boss. I really do think that this is machine translated. Yeah. Well, there was a Hell Knight or whatever there. So, yeah, unsurprisingly, the lightning orbs just kind of become, well, very arguably even better than the icicle. I wouldn't really say it's really necessarily, like, you know, replacing them, because the icicles still very much have that utility. I'm gonna turn down the game a little bit, by the way. I think this game is Unity, by the way. $372. Alright, I'm short by another almost 100. I like how I turned the game down and I can hear the sound effects a little bit better now. Because the music isn't just blaring over the top of it. So maybe it's also a little bit of a sound balancing issue. Although I think right now, I think one of the issues I'm having, not with the game, just like with this run right now, the amount of enemies is not enough for them to actually, like, keep on the screen. I'm clearing them out. So, where's my cursed statistic? Still no impact to the sound effects, though. Yeah, I mean, look, I agree with you, man. It's definitely a thing I'm going to be putting into the doobly-doo, you know, the feedback form. What are you? Not really, what what are you, other than almost dead already? Dead already, never mind. I mean, look, I've definitely played worse, you know, bullet heaven games. Because, by the way, apparently that's now a thing, officially, through Steam. Like, Valve has finally just decided to officially call them bullet heavens now, I think it was. Also, for some reason, they, like, officially decided to change clicker into incremental, which I think, all intents and purposes, were technically two separate genres? You know, like, very similar, very synonymous, but there was actually, like, a little bit of overlap and difference between the two, technically. So, attack speed. Eh. Magnet is only experience, not the monies as well, unfortunately. Burning starts with more stacks. That's tempting. But I don't think the firewall is particularly useful. More projectiles is definitely the way to go. Lightning or the frost. No question about it. Firewall just will never compete, frankly. It's too small. Not all clickers were incremental and not all incrementals were clickers. Correct, but that's also my point. Combining the two is not really fixing any existing issues there. It is a fix to a problem that did not exist. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really a thing that should have been done. Calling them bullet heavens as opposed to quote-unquote action roguelike? Sure! Sure. I will agree with that because action roguelike does not necessarily mean the same thing. But clickers and incrementals now just being considered the same thing? No, definitely not. No, they are not the same thing. There's overlap, but there is difference. A difference. Well, I guess not anymore. Off. Is that thing healing? Oh, good. Yes, place both walls over on top of each other. Excellent. Five more projectiles. Why, yes. I think we shall. It's the duration of Flame Wall. Or we could just increase all damage by 35%. Well, that's a hard choice. I think they really might need to reevaluate some of these options, because some things are a little bit too meta-y, off the cuff, and some of them just do not seem worth it, really. What are you saying? You wonder how it's going to go with the ended... Bro, what? What's going on with Indonesia? Are they trying to do the whole Australia thing where it's just like banning and censoring games for no real particular reason because of, I don't know, some prudes in government? Something protect the kids? You know, because why would we need or want the parents to parent their kids, you know? They made a new age rating system. How many age rating systems is there in the world? Because we have the ESRB in America. We have the PEGI system in... Is that specifically UK, or is that the EU in a generalized sense? I honestly don't know. Celestial War Treads. Well, that sounds very nifty. And they're probably not going to be very good, but it sounds good. Lightning damage by 20%. Why, yes. And I honestly can't even tell the difference. 369 enemies for this, by the way. It was a total failure. The algorithm they had implemented on Steam and are putting the blame on Steam for trying to fix it. How big is the Indonesian market? Like, how much of a loss is Steam really losing there if they just kind of give them the middle finger and just say it's not really worth the effort? Because, I don't know, I kind of feel like the market in Indonesia probably isn't actually generating that much money. I could be horribly wrong. I really could be. Oh, frame rate just died there. Did you see that? I think it might be time to leave. 5 levels? 7 levels? God, Jesus, that's a lot of stuff. But yeah, I don't know how big the Indonesian market is on Steam, or, you know, for Steam or what have you. Unleashes a chain of necrotic energy that jumps between 8 enemies. Okay, so that's literally just lightning, but on like evil undead power. Also, Paladin using undead powers, by the way. Wait, what? Cozy games were getting rated as not fit for sale. Complete adult games were being rated as 3+. Okay, honey. Start up Honey Pop. Hune Pop? I don't know. I just know that thing exists. Sakura Clicker, whatever. I don't really know these titles, but I know they exist. Some puzzle games were being marked as 18+. Call of Duty Black Ops 7 was marked 3+. Specifically, GTA San Andreas was marked 3+. So, I'm gonna try to, like, make this as, like, non-political as I can. Is this, like, religion-based on why they're doing this? Because the thing is this work's already been done for them. You have no idea why they made the system. Fair enough. I don't know, it just kind of seems like one of those things where it's like, you know, done with a veneer of, either protect the kids or something else. Anyway, point is, oh, you know what? There's only one ring slot! Dude! No! God damn it. Basically, the entire fetish and porn game, all of them were marked as 3+. Oh. So did they're trying to pin the blame of failure on Steam with... Chat. You know what they did? Like, without me looking into this in any capacity, you know what they did? They had this, like, go through ChatGPT. You know that, right? I know I'm just saying that. I'm pulling that straight out my ass. My tuchus, okay? But, like, if this was being at all even remotely manually done, with, like, human eyes, and they saw, like, cat girls in, you know, clothing, if we want to refer it as such, the suggestion of clothing, I don't think anyone would make the mistake that it was, in fact, a, fetish thing. You know? So, yeah, of course they're going to be blaming Steam because these incompetent, you know, twits can't be fucked to actually do the job themselves, so they're trying to get the platform to do it for them instead because they don't want to have to wrangle ChatGPT or whatever the thing they,
You were marked, Paladin. I can try to restore her, but the dead do not return unchanged.
I remember everything Thor and some were taken alive. There may be a chance to still find them. You know, like, imagine this. You were just resurrected and you just see your buddy saying absolutely nothing, just spinning in front of you. Like, oh, you brought me back. Thank you so... What are you doing? He's just slowly drilling a hole in the ground and actually slowly descending into the ground. The brackets were 3, 7, 13, 18, 21, and not fit to sell. Yeah, so the whole quote-unquote not fit to sell thing, like, to me, that sounds like a religious thing. Because, well, actually, hold on. No, because Australia was doing that too, I think. Where they were just flat out banning stuff anyway as well. I don't know. Attack speed. I lose attack speed here. Collects all experience when stage exit opens. Ability damage. So I lose attack speed, but the thing is I think the ability damage is stuff like the orbs, the lightning orbs, which is just pound for pound doing better for me right now, so gonna get rid of that one. I don't think that's particularly great. Get rid of that. Maximum life armor by loose regen. No. Stardew Valley was automatically placed in the not fit to sell. Yeah, but that's also my point though, is like... Wait, what? Thank you for playing the demo. She will become playable in a future update. Oh, okay, Lamau. Okay. But that's also kind of my point though, right? Like... Stardew Valley is not... okay by their standards? Like, that just... I don't know, man. It reeks of something. Well, it looks like you're going to be able to grab 2 tree ends here. After 3 seconds of not taking damage, gain 1 focus, 1 stack per 3 seconds up to 5. Each focus stack gains 5% damage and cast speed. Okay. But what is cast speed doing? Is that your abilities? Like Lightning Bolt? 20% crit damage or charge. Status damage. How is status damage affecting things, I wonder? Every game in the category almost was cozy or farming. None of them were even close to 18. Yeah, but this is also kind of my point, though, is I have suspicions. I have a lot of very specific suspicions here. Yeah. How far can you get on this progression thing in this demo? Because I seem to have basically finished it, and yet there is also more, so... Here with major affixes can drop. Effigies can be activated to boost difficulty and rewards. Oh wow, we've gone up to 6,900. Imagine, though. Imagine your country dictates that Stardew Valley is just not fit for consumption by your eyes or otherwise, and you have to pirate it. Not because you want to pirate it, not because you are being cheap or, you know, like you just can't afford or anything, but because your country decided that it's just too vulgar for your poor eyes to handle. Oh good, it's, Darius. Baron? I sincerely don't remember the League of Legends character. I don't think I should have activated that effigy quite yet. Oh dear. Alright. That'll have to do. Chat. Where are you pulling that from? Like, My god, man, we're talking about a topic and then you're just like, oh, by the way, orcas can fling sharks 20 feet in the air for fun. Like, Jesus Christ, man. That's a little morbid, isn't it? It just popped into your head. Okay. I mean, look, man, you do you, but that's... yeah, I don't know, man. A little, like, off topic, I think. What the hell is this thing? That seems like a bad thing. I don't think I should activate this. I'm going to activate it, though, because... Huh. Huh. Okay. Oh, cool. We just now have skulls, even, that just shoot at you. And there is not really a sound effect with them. Or if there is, it's so quiet, I cannot hear over everything else. Orbs, please. Orbs, thank you. Thank you. Alright, 1 minute to do this. Wait, why is the purple thing? Oh, that's the effigy, right? I thought it was the void thing to prevent the collapse. Well, look, now that you've put me on the spot, though, for random factoids, I can't really think of anything. You were abducted by ants. No, okay. Well, I said a very interesting factoid that you missed. You know, because you brought up the orca factoid. Is this gonna happen? I think it might. Chance, maybe not. 13 seconds. Yeah, there we go. Ember Forge Sledgehammer. I gotta break some rocks. So, kind of thinking on it, like with the whole sledgehammer thing, has there ever been a particularly satisfying game balance between, like, durability and upkeep and whatnot? Because it's like, you know, Minecraft, Vintage Story, so on and so forth, if you have a weapon or tool, they break, they're gone, right? And there's reasons for that, right? Like game balance, because, you know, tools are otherwise, like, getting more materials kind of becomes a moot point. You know, like, once you get your tool, then there's not really a whole lot of drive to ever really set out and get more, right? Like, there's a gameism reason for it. But has there really been any particularly satisfying games where, you know, like, the upkeep versus the durability has really felt particularly satisfying? You know, because it's like, part of me is kind of thinking maybe one of those, like, I don't know, kind of sweaty PvP, like, survival sim things. Not Rust, but there's been a few... God, what the hell are they called? There's been a few, like, Worm... Not really Worm specifically, but similar to Worm. I can't remember the name of it ever, but it's like Lords of the Fall, maybe it was? Where it's just... You know, a lot of effort goes into it, but then I think that particular tool or weapon actually lasts quite a bit, and like just due to the nature of the game, it kind of becomes its own weight worth in gold. Just because of how much effort actually goes into producing a tool in that game, or games. Metal tools in Oscar are nice. You get the metal part back, so you need a fraction of the resources to remake the high tier gear. Is Oscar the one that was kind of like in a weird direction of like Valheim, but also Rust, or something like that? Okay, lightning orbs are almost doing a solid 1,000 per— never mind, they are doing 1,500 now. Jesus. Hello, my honeys, hello, my ragtime gals. Ah, Jesus. I'm actually taking a lot of damage now. I need my heart's on fire. Jesus. Oh. The downtime of Lightning Orb is so goddamn bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow, ow, ow. Worms have 50% life? Huh? What? How is that? How is that a, like a trade-off? 50% life. That sounds like that would benefit me, though. Seriously, like, what's the trade-off there? Oh god, I hate them. Oh, this was a wretched time to activate this. No, you know what? We might have this, actually. Physical damage, main attack damage, maximum life. Sure. I don't know if maximum life actually heals you on getting it. Oh, hey, there's the Queen Worm. She's already almost dead. Not sure what the Rust comparison is. I wouldn't know either. I've never really played Rust. I looked at it a couple times and just always thought, like, no, that's... It's way too similar to Ark, and it's just... You know, from my experience of Ark... Oh, man. I played on a public server a single time, and never again. Same with Rust. From what I've seen and have heard of the public servers of Rust... No. Just full stop, flat out, no. Most certainly the hell not. The enemies are getting stronger. So if you evade, it doesn't actually absorb one of your shields. So that's nice. Don't know necessarily what the effigies do. Doesn't really tell you. Grab that scrap though. So what is your thoughts though? Other than the sound effects, because we've already gone that. But yeah, what is your thoughts on the game there, chat? Because I think it's alright, actually. It's just, you know... It is a playtest, So obviously some things need to get worked on. Like the sound effects. But I don't think it's bad. Obviously I'm still playing the damn thing. Uh-oh. It definitely is going to need some more variety in weapons, though. Weapon variety is going to be needing to be increased, and some of the values on the skill tree, I think, need to be tweaked too, because a 0.1 increase in movement speed, it might as well be an empty fricking slot, quite frankly. It's got a good foundation. Yeah, I think it does too. Oh, uh-oh, oh, chat, we's in trouble. 8 seconds, 7 seconds, uh-oh, oh my god. Please, 5 seconds, 5 seconds, come on, come on, shit! Oh, I got greedy! I hit the dodge button 1 second too late. Wait, that was it? Just... Oh, I guess I didn't really lose all that much. Shit! Oh, I'm gonna have to do it again, aren't I? Ugh. What happened to do so much damage? I don't know. I actually don't know. I think it was just the fact I overstayed. I think that was the primary thing, is I just overstayed. God damn it. You know, for a capstone, that's actually kind of bad, by the way. Wait, what? Mutually exclusive with other special... I can't believe you've done this to me. After 3 seconds, will take focus once. Okay, 5% all damage, 5% all cast speed. Take a damage, confuse all focus stacks to unleash shadow over for vertical damage per second. Apply a skill. You cannot gain focus for 2 seconds after it. So, 3 seconds without taking damage 5 times, 15 seconds without taking damage. So, 15 seconds without taking damage, and you would have 25% cast speed. But the game doesn't tell you what cast speed is doing. That's not really a choice. 25 armor. Trial focus. When a challenge is active, gain 50% ability cast speed. Capturing a rune setting gains 8 meters pickup range for it. Maybe not that one, but yeah, the mid and other side actually seem pretty decent. Damn it. Shit. Yeah. God damn it. I got greedy. How many kills was that last rift on? Because I think it was under, like, 14 or something like that. Like, it was close. And again, the problem isn't the fact I'm not killing them. There's just not enough goddamn enemies. There was not enough enemies for me to have killed. I like how Diablo 2 standardized blue portals, by the way. Actually, was he? No, Diablo 1 even, I think, actually standardized the blue town portal. Maybe it was something else? Arcanum, Magic Obscura? I really don't know, but Diablo is one of the earliest examples I can think of for Blue Town Portal. Maybe I should have kept the capstone. Oh god. Oh. We're really also kind of getting a little screwed by RNG here. Sure. Nothing insofar has actually increased your dash cooldown any, or reduced it even. Which has been a thing I think that has really kind of been killing me here. The dash is useful, and you just... really? Frick. But yeah, I think one of the things that just kind of did a lot of damage to me was just the basic enemies. I got killed off, I think, by just a standard skill. Stabbed me in the back end. That was it. That's all she wrote. More orbs. What is this? Why is that got a gold thing to it? Huh. Okay. Energy shield. I'm gonna assume the energy shield operates kind of like how PoE does. It regens on its own. It's effectively an extra HP bar. Whoa! Oh my god, that was a lot of damage. I'm not really sure what lifesteal chance is, specifically. I think that's on your main weapon, and that's it. I have not seen the necrotic beam thing yet. Maybe you need to get the necrotic bolt thing first, and then it's like an evolution? Not a whole lot is being explained right now in this game for certain things. Worms. Use the size of all abilities. Yeah, probably. Feel like that's probably the best just for lightning orbs alone. Oh, this one is actually timed. Yeah, like, look at how much time has passed. Like, that actually started getting a little close to failing, just for the sheer fact that, you know, not enough things were spawning in. Not really my fault. I don't think there's anything right now that actually will increase the amount of enemies that are spawning. Lightning damage or orb speed and size. Oh shit. Damage probably, actually. What do you think of the insanity of Subnautica 2's EULA and the fact it's backed with legally unenforceable terms, like, for example, claiming you're automatically agreeing to the EULA by making any content relating to the game, even if you don't buy it? I have not played, I have not looked at Subnautica 2, considering what happened with Below Zero. I basically have no interest in Subnautica 2. Right. My opinion on Subnautica 2 right now is basically my opinion on Kerbal Space Program. Same with my opinion on Below Zero. It's a real shame that Subnautica never got a sequel. What happened with Below Zero? It was terrible. Just... Below Zero was a misstep in basically every single direction as far as I'm concerned. It just... Like, Subnautica 1 was great. even with some of the flaws it had, overall, Subnautica 1 was great. It had a great map, it had a great exploration, it had a great progression, it had excellent atmosphere, I loved the biomes. I didn't really particularly dislike any one thing, if anything, maybe just like, the fact that you can't necessarily kill anything, so in some areas you kind of end up just constantly getting attacked, right? And I'm sure that's still a problem in 2, and was definitely a thing in 3. Or, sorry, not 3, Below Zero. Right, so, you know, like in one area of the original game, a lot of the issue was just kind of like the Ghost Leviathan area. I think it was like baby Ghost Leviathans. There was just a lot of them. They'll grab onto your Cyclops and it just got very, very annoying. Right, like that was probably the biggest issue area, but I mean, it was also like one area and you basically never really needed to go through there again. Also just get the electronic discharge, the electric discharge on your Cyclops and you're good to go. Not enough money. Well, shit. By the way, have you noticed how hard the game has gotten right now, and the fact I haven't actually done anything to increase its difficulty right now? I have not touched a single effigy, and... well, I'm not doing all too hot right now. Critical damage. Oh, jeez. You're looking forward to trying the Red Plague mod once it's completed, even though it'll be a struggle. The Plague Knife just seems weird through. What are you talking about? Like I said, I have not touched Subnautica 2. I haven't even really looked at it. What are you talking about? It's a knife that spawns warpers. But why? No, but really, but why? At that point, just, I don't know, go find yourself a vice, put your, put your things in there and just start tightening. Oh man, I didn't even notice how close I was to the, well, that. Did I keep that ring from the last run? Or is that... No, it's this one. Okay. Can you choose? Oh, you can. Actually. There we go. The first two acts are out. What? Alright, I'm not going to be greedy. I'm leaving now. It kind of sucks though, because I actually did get better RNG this time around. I might as well not even be swinging the hammer. It's not even doing anything at this point, man. Oh. Oh no. Next stage. It's 3 stages! No! Dude, I got greedy and it was 3 stages. Oh god. Red Plague basically ramps the issues up to 1,000,000. It's an architect mutated version of the Kara that's extremely aggressive mutations instead of just death. I mean, look man, if that's the way you want to go, but if I want to look into like putting my tiddly bits into a vice, Subnautica is not the game I want to do it with. Subnautica is a game that I find pretty relaxing in a general sense, and I would like to keep it that way. I don't want it to be CBT. Thank you. Have a nice day. If I want that, I'll go to Stalker. Thank you. That's my TED Talk. Nah, but seriously, if I want to do that shit, I'm just gonna go, like, play, Stalker game or something. I'd really rather not associate a game I generally... I'd rather not take a game I generally associate with, like, chill vibes and immersion, and then just turn it into, like, ball-crushing difficulty. Not my cup of. I'll take something like Stalker and do that, though. You know, if I'm feeling particularly masochistic, I'll just go install Devil Daggers or Death and Abyss again. How much health does he have? Okay, I'm gonna take Death Coil. Hopefully that thing will actually evolve into the beam there. More projectiles. How many projectiles is the ice thing at now? Good lord. Most annoying enemy you've seen from the replay latches onto your Seamoth and starts moving around randomly. I mean, it's not really any different than what some enemies already do, though. Like, a lot of the Reapers can already do that anyway. Spread chance? Sure, I guess. Don't know what the Plague is necessarily doing. Multiple can latch on, making it even more trouble. God, what was it? That sounds like Pacific Drive at that point. Those little, like, roller mines, basically, from Half-Life 2. Five more projectiles. Oh no. Alright, I have to take the extra two because that's just gonna... Like, I have 100%, I think, so that's basically, like, 4 extra projectiles now. I think? Maybe? Maybe? I got no idea at this point. There's a lot of shit happening now. They can also latch on the Cyclops. Yeah, okay, but how many does it take for it to really start having an effect on the Cyclops? The Cyclops is a big boy, you know? I would love an ability to, like, transform some of these things into different elemental effects. Didn't I already take the Beggar Spoon? Yeah, actually, I did. Alright, we'll take that. The Shrine. 3 are a complete loss of control in the Seamoth. Will they just, like, steal your thing? Oh, the music kind of like muted. Well, muffled, should say. Guaranteed to legendary. Chance for a major affix. Shit, I'm gonna have to though, aren't I? Where's the thingy? The shrine is over to the left. Game is, I think, starting to lag a little bit. Yes. More projectiles. For the projectile god. Oh god, it's the death slime thing again. Begin the trial. And it's dead. Goodbye. like warpers or total insanity. Why is this just a warper but now worse? You can warp multiple things in at once instead of just one. So that's the thing though, right? Like, I haven't played Subnautica 1 in absolute ages, okay? And the thing is my experience with warpers from the very first game is actually very limited. I never really found them too many times. I don't want to get greedy here. I really don't think I should be doing that, but oh well. Guess we'll find out. Dust caked. Oh, it's just the Necromancer boss again. Okay. 120k, by the way. Kill elites with 3+ sound effects. Guess that works. I don't like the fact that when you're right at his curtails, he'll teleport away. There's extra crit damage, wouldn't be too bad. I have like an 18% crit chance right now. I don't know what that blue bar is. That might be like a you're taking too long time. Come on, man. Come on! Fuck! Oh, that's a lot of damage. It's so hard to see his goddamn little hand things on the ground. Yeah, and there he goes. Great. Great, 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 great. Love that shit. Where is he? There he is. I'm just not doing a lot of damage to him. Oh, hey, an item. Crit chance goes into 20%. Let's see. The red plague inside of green boils is completely fleshy overgrowth that makes the creature hybrid. Yeah, I mean, that sounds about what I was expecting, really. That blue bar is going up the more I hit him, seemingly, actually. Oh, it's a freeze bar! I think. It's dropped 22 scrap. Great. Please die already. Like, it's not even a hard thing, it's just... He's got so much HP, and I'm not doing a whole hell of a lot of damage, even with my frickin' lightning orbs. Oh, good. This, again. Why is it every time I activate my, my overcharge that happens, actually? There we go. The Reapers kept having giant peepers as parts of them. What do you mean, like a flesh amalgamation type of thingy? Yes. I mean, look, man, now it's just kind of sounding like generic freaking body horror shit, honestly. survival horror Dead Space, but now in water. Oh my god, my health! Whoa! Deal 60% more damage to enemies below 20% life. Hello? That sounds good! Assuming I get out of here alive with it. Though I think I should be able to, because I think you can... I think it's secured now. Rick, like, attempts to launch the Aurora at some point. The Aurora is completely non-functional, though. Like, part of the frickin' lore there is the goddamn, like, reactor is actually, like, cooking off there, and you have to go and turn it off, or cool it off or something, if I remember correctly. Like, the Aurora is full stop not really, yeah, like, space-worthy. That's just not happening. Also, go look up Homeworld Cataclysm. Like, that's what that's sounding like, what it is now. It's turning into the beast. Seriously, man, it's... The more you keep describing this thing, it just keeps sounding more and more kind of ridiculous on its premise of just like, yes, it's this bio-organic weapon thingy, but also it's sentient. Wow, whoa. Yeah, it's... yeah. Again, not really my cup of tea. It's trying to do too much. You know, it's like having a zombie plague that, for some reason, is also making the zombies hyper-intelligent. Found out a way to integrate with the tech and was trying to patch it up to spread further, but failed because the damage was too extensive. Yep! And again, that just sounds like the beast from Homeworld Cataclysm. Quite literally, dude. Well, I mean, not the failing part, but the, integrating with the technology. Piece's length. I mean... Huh? Hey kid, you wanna buy some penis extension pills? I don't know. Hey kid, come on! Buy them! You look like you need them. What? Come on kid, $5.99. All yours. Also, they're vitamins. They're good for you. They'll make you grow big and strong. I don't think you mean that in the way that you probably sound like you're meaning that. Look, it's got vitamin B12 in it. I don't know what that is. Neither do I. You want to buy them or not? No, I think I'm good. Part of the explanation was his high mind situation, finding intelligence of everything affected or something. Yeah, and again, I don't like it when the viruses are doing that type of shit. It's a virus, you know? Like, if you're gonna do stuff like that, then leave that to something like, oh, hey, those gobos actually disappear. That's good to know. Leave it to something like the, Tyranids, right? Oh, shit, well that's actually kind of a difficult decision now. I think I'm gonna have to do duplication because that's everything. And get stage 3. Okay. Chat, do you think I'm gonna be able to do this? This is getting a little precarious here. Seriously. Like it look at the non-existent damage I'm doing to him. I don't have a lot of confidence, right? Yeah, my ice daggers thing. Seriously, what is that thing called? Ice shards. Ice shards is not killing anything. I need damage, and everything I'm getting is not giving me damage. It's giving me a lot of, you know, like projectiles. Which I guess is technically damage, but not quite. As a virus manufactured by one of the architects as a mutation of the Kara, whatever. Yeah, again, man, just not really my cup of for storytelling direction. It's honestly in the direction kind of like, Parasite Eve, you know, like, oh, the mitochondria are actually all sapient and they have all been waiting. They've all been waiting their turn to take over your body. The powerhouse of the cell. Right. The Crypt Prince. That sounds like I'm going to die, because that's new. 200k. 200k. I didn't increase his HP. 200k. I'm going to die. That's a lot of enemies, and I can't dodge. Oh, maybe he's easier? Oh, never mind. It's now a bullet hell. What's this cool thing? Oh, okay, that's exactly what I was afraid it was gonna be. Cool! Could you just stand right there? Thank you. Yep, okay. Soul damage? Yep. Sounds good to me. He is simultaneously easier and harder than the Necromancer. Oh. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Aw, he doesn't get trapped in his own thing! That's not fair! Damn it. Did they even do damage to me? 1,000 destructible objects. Excellent. Chance, extra projectile. Oh yeah, those absolutely fuck me up if they touch me. How much health am I regenning? 19. 7.2 seconds. I'm only genning like 60 HP per minute. One a second, effectively. Oh, that's... The gold amount is just bad. God. It's gonna, yep. Where's the rest of the monsters gone? Why is it now just a completely empty field? It's actually kind of nice because I can kind of focus on them a little bit better. Oh, hey. Basically got roadkilled. Phantom. Have you, like, played the... God, what is it called? Halls of Torment, any? Oh, hey, you got frozen, actually. That's nice. You have. How far did you get in it? Did you like it? Because I've compared this a lot to that particular game. Need to play it more sometime. I think I technically beat it, or at least what was the, you know, like, whenever I last played it, you know, like, what was effectively the end for it at that particular point in time. What about, God, what was that called? I think it was a cathedral stage? What, for where you last played, or what was the last stage that, you know, like, you remember when you last played. I don't remember Cathedral at all. Oh hey, nice. Come on, man. If he did that ball attack in the ring, that would be really bad. The last time you played, you think it was? Alright, fair enough. God. So what was it? Have you also played Ball-X Pit any? I think that's the name of it? The Breakout roguelike game. And every single ghost is now dead. Excellent. I sincerely don't know if frame rate is suffering any. I think it might be slightly... Burning slightly does better. Eh. The Flame Wall, I think, has to be the most anemic ability in this game right now. It really could do with some upgrades, I think. Oh, you haven't. I actually had played the Ball-X Pit game quite a bit. Was it back in February or something? I was having a lot of intermittent internet issues, and that was actually a really good game to just kind of play offline. Actually did quite enjoy it, and then I just kind of stopped cold turkey one day. There's actually, I don't know if it's a new expansion or if it's a DLC. But yeah, there's been something updated with Ball-X Pit, and I just haven't gotten around to playing it. I quite liked it, though. The map is called Falls of Dissonance. What, the one that you last played in Tormentor Falls? Tormenting Halls? Halls of Tormention? So you know one of the things that really kind of makes the firewall really not that good? It doesn't benefit from projectile quantity. Basically everything else you currently have in the demo does. But that one does not. Oh hey, 2 Hell Knight things. Oh, I should have grabbed the 10% extra damage. That would have been way better, because that was just generalized. Oh well. It's getting a little questionable. I don't think there's enough elite spawning for that to really be worth it. I don't even know what is technically an elite in this. Is it anything with an HP bar? Like the skeleton archers? You know, it's like some of these things the game is just not telling you, and it really should be. You know, like this guy. Is he an elite technically? I don't know. I also haven't seen the damn, like, necrotic beam thing. I got that unlocked and it just... and he's dead. Okay. This really is kind of starting to turn into the whole PoE thing, where the bosses die immediately, then you get this random, you know, like, Scrumbly McBumpkin, you know, and it's like, oh, he has like 6,666,000 HP, and then he'll, like, clap your ass for, like, 15.6k damage, you know? Oh, how much health do you have? Oh, 3k. You know? Like, the RNG starts becoming kinda... well, it all kinda just starts becoming a little meaningless. You either kill them before they kill you, past the point. It's just a DPS race, I think, at this point, so. Would be nice if the lightning bolts also kind of intercepted projectiles for you. Yeah, kind of like Vespers, what have you. Actually, do they? They do, don't they? At least some of them. I think it depends on the projectile source. Like what the type of projectile is. Oh god, it's already been 30 minutes in this run. Jesus. So you know what? This game gives you the... is it the garlic? Or was it a different item effect by default? You know, no, not garlic. Laurel. You can take up to 3 hits. You know, that shield that recharges above the HP bar there. So the fact you get that just from the offset is actually quite nice. It's the Raider Pounders. Just don't question the name any. Most games don't even have it as an option. Yeah, there's a lot of things that are in Vampire Survivors that are just completely absent from a lot of other games, and I don't like that. I think I've said it before in other games, probably. But, you know, it's like a lot of these games want to copy a game that was successful, and that's fair enough. It was a successful game for various reasons. But a lot of the time, a lot of these games kind of fail to copy a lot of what actually made Vampire Survivors successful or fun or what have you, if you get what I mean. You know, it's like, one of the things I absolutely adore about Vampire Survivors: weapon evolutions. What other games have weapon evolutions? Seriously. Don't say Crawlers, because that's still Vampire Survivors. It's still the same guy, right? What other games that are similar to Vampire Survivors and are bullet heavens, because that is now the official title of these things, what has weapon evolutions? Seriously. Holo Cure Save the Fans. I have never heard of it. Is that one of those, like, streamer things? Or is that the mobile game thing? It's free and all the characters are VTubers. Okay, I was right with the first one then. It's a bunch of VTuber shit. Alright. Yeah, definitely not my cup of tea then. I could probably go for more, but, well, we learned what happened last time I got greedy. Alright, chaos level. Not that high, actually. I thought that would go a little bit further. A little achievements, though. I can only assume if it's a free game, it's got a lot of, like, skins or some crap to monetize it. Feats of Strength. Plus 6 rest during a single collapse. Give all your riches to the dead and still prevail. Stand where the night is thickest and live. Those are a little vague. It's not actually letting me, like, scroll the options on controller. What the hell? Can you hear it? Like, I can't actually get it to... get into the other thing. I have to, like, actually use the mouse. Jesus. How many minutes is this? How many hours? Hold on. It's almost a full day. It's 22.2 hours. Good God. The only other one that you can remember is Rogue Genesia. Wasn't that the one? Well, at least one of the ones kind of going for like a 2.5D high definition. Yeah, what was the name of the game called? Octopath. Octopath, kind of like art direction. Rogue Genesia was a weird combo of graphics. I mean, look, if it looks nice or works, you know, I don't know if you could necessarily say it's all that weird. Oh, hey, look! Stand still during the entire stage until the obelisk is... What the fuck do you mean? Unlocks momentum boots? Oh, I can only assume that that's the movement speed option. Weird, yes, bad, no. Yeah, but if you use the word weird, it usually is kind of like giving it a bad rap. How is this one even possible? How do you even go about doing this one? Like, you need to constantly, like, purposely take hits. Kill 1,500 enemies in a row without getting hit. Ugh. Spawns one elite. 0.1% chance to trigger a random ability on critical hit. Chat. Like, that one sounds completely broken. And 1% damage. 1% all damage for each enemy within 6-meter radius. Meh? Honestly? If it was like a 0.1% for every enemy killed, then Jesus. But yeah, no. 0.1% for each enemy nearby. Eh. Abilities deal 15% more damage to enemies above 85% health. Okay, how about like below a certain threshold as opposed to above? 20% all damage for every 10% life missing. Killing frozen enemies has a 5% chance to drop 5 gold. Well, there's your gold generation option. Earn 2,500 gold in a single stage without opening an HT. What? Yeah, what are some of these requirements? Use overdrive 16 times during a single stage. What the fuck? Defeat the necromancer without having any ability. And again, it's like, okay, cool. Here's Reign of Death. Is this like a replacement? Hold on. Do you like replace your current one with the necromantic beam thing? No? Doesn't seem to be the case, actually. I thought maybe you could replace your overcharge with it, but it doesn't seem to be the case. Okay. Oh, I didn't upgrade? Oh, because I ran out of stuff, didn't I? Projectile count bonus. Oh, we can do a little bit more. Don't forget to check the portal. What do you mean? Which portal? Oh my god. I completely... Yeah, I kind of forgot. Yep. What is this? Allows you to learn new abilities and... Arsenal is now available. Yeah. Good. Stash. Wow. You know what? Dude, holy shit. 5 stash tabs? And it has a scroll wheel. Like, there's slightly more at the bottom there. I don't know why they can't just, like, squeeze in that little bit extra without the scroll wheel, but still, like... 5 stash tabs is actually very generous. I'm used to, like, Diablo, where it's like, you get 1, you need more? Fuck you. Go make an alt account and you know, like, drop shit. Oh, man. Alright, where is the arsenal? Actually. Because that's the stash, not the arsenal. I also like how you can never talk to the dwarf again. Purchase relics in your arsenal. Okay. Salvage at least 1 legendary. You are an evil bastard. Evil. Allows you to craft evil. Speak with the shade in the camp to unlock new powers. Ability morphs. Okay. And I can help shape your powers, Paladin. Each run, your abilities can morph into stronger versions. When one is ready, find me out there, and I will activate it. It's a little holes of Tormenty, isn't it? Oh, I will do this thing for you, but first you need to pay me 30 shards of this solidified, crystallized Kool-Aid. I don't want to have to salvage that when under crypt tier 4. Okay, I'm gonna like put all these in here. Well, maybe not that one. Just okay. That's all a lot of garbage there in it. All right, I just want to quickly salvage a bunch of this garbage because I don't think any of it's going to be useful. Yep. 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 Maybe. I don't know if I have a better ring already. Yep. 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 Yes. Yep. Yeah, it's only 12%. Yep. 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 Okay. Just want to give it 1 additional... Huh. We're really not doing any good on the hand slot, are we? Iteration check. What do you want? Do you want this? There. Is that do you like that? You dirty slut. So how do you get more of these like crystallized Fonta shards? Is that scrapping the legendaries or just surviving very far into a lot of these waves? Boss skills? Oh, okay, cool. I love CBT, really. It's great. Oh, those are the... Oh, no, no, I don't want to... No, I'm not gonna freaking scrap that! That's an extra dash! Hell no! 13% area bonus. Yeah, fuck that. 59 life regen, that's fine. 15% main attack burn chance. That could be okay. How much armor? Yeah. Close beta testing is goated and scripting some stuff. Wait, what? Wait, what about the closed beta testing? Okay, that's better, it looks like. Why is it starred? Is that just like meaning that is the best it can be for that tier? Get rid of the hammer, attack speed. Projectile. Overcharge count. 130 thorns. That's the first time I've seen anything in this that has thorns on it. Life. Ring. Lose attack speed, but I gain some energy shield and some other shit. I'll sell those. Man. Just way too many different stats here. Talking about the upgrade in the tree for salvaging. Huh? Wait, there's an upgrade in here for salvaging? The portal. You mean the empowering, or... Because that's the only thing I don't have right now. And I need to rip apart a legendary, and the current legendaries I don't want to do. Let's see. Like, the hammer I have isn't really amazing, but... You learn the legendary affixes by salvaging, can craft major... Oh, okay, so this... I keep doing it, but I'm gonna refer it to PoE again, because this is very, very PoE then. Because, yeah, if I remember correctly at least, there was something very similar in PoE where... Yeah, salvage thing, and then you can actually choose that as the baseline. Rip that apart. I like the hood despite the armor difference. The hood I have being life regen. 18 isn't that bad. 130 thorns, rip that apart, get the legendary effect. 35, okay, so... We're huge PoE one guy. You would learn to extra dash, then empower major affix. Maybe, but not right now. Maybe. Let's see, what else was I gonna do? Rip that apart, I think. We should be good to rip that apart. Like, the legendary is just better in every way. Rip that apart for thorns. Maximum... Multiple maximum life things there, actually. Projectile count bonuses. Maximum life. Okay, I think we are good to go. I haven't played PoE 1 in ages, and... I don't... Huh? What just happened? Build your power. Learn new abilities and buy relics. Active powers have a chance to appear during your run. Arsenal is where you shape your playstyle. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Why is it only opening after I've wasted all... Oh god, I just reset the entire skill tree. Damn it. So if you're a big PoE 1 guy, how do you feel about PoE 2? Because that... I don't know if that's still like a hot topic or not. Thorns. Huh. 120 thorns. Is that just like every time you take a hit, it's 120 thorn damage? Alright, Phantom. Have a good night, man. Life regen cooldown 4%. Huh? Okay, so that's a little... They, Yeah, so there's a little bit of inconsistency on the, like, descriptors here. 4%, but not 0.4 seconds, right? And then these are actually acting additively off of the default value. Capturing a runestone captures or restores 30% life instantly. I don't know if I should grab those, honestly. 25 armor. Magic resist. That sounds useful considering nothing else insofar has had a maximum magic resistance cap. Well, going from 70 to 72% when I only have 20 is kind of freaking pointless, isn't it? 5% armor cap. Magic resist cap. Juggernaut. Okay. Heal beyond your maximum life to gain a buffer, then dive into enemies, so taking hits releases shockwaves. Overhealing adds over life up to 50% of maximum life. When you have over life, taking damage releases a shockwave, dealing for it's basically just a very safe way of playing, isn't it? Magnetism. Pause briefly to start vacuum, then stand still to trigger pull it. What? While vacuum is active, collect range is increased by 3 meters per second. Every 30 experience. Huh? Wait, hold the hell up. Okay, wait, hold, what are you saying? Tried and true hideout warrior, you're waiting long enough. You're waiting for enough shit to be pumped into BOE 2 before you start playing it. You need to weasel into the nooks and crannies of the market that people forget about. What do you mean by hideout warrior? Like, for your main class, or the hideouts that you can build and do stuff with? Sit in a hideout and get rich. Or are you just like flipping market shit? Buying 1 chaos orb for... The angels, double crows. Where next Swift is? Wait, what are the sigils in the runestones technically? Is that like the sub-bosses there? Elites? 5% gold gain. I don't know how to open that menu. Because the way I'm opening that menu is the same button to purchase more points. But to get more of these abilities, you need the points, so what's going on with that? Relics. Oh my god. What is this? What is this? Oh, okay, I recognize this. Yeah, the rare relics are a little lackluster. Human's effigy. I don't have those unlocked. I need to purchase those ones. And these ones are a little... Runestone is the stat circle. Sigil is the thing that activates uniques. The other thing is... Oh! This... Okay, the sigil is the weird, like, demon, like, claw thing, and then the sword in the middle of it, kind of almost like Excalibur. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing that's been activating the hammer's ability. Thing that's actually doing these. Alright. Then Runestone is the stat circle. Yeah, okay. Those are just in various missions. So... Not really sure what I want to do right now, because it's like... I guess maybe just go for the... Sigil now offers 1 extra legendary choice. Stone capture... Stage 1 spawns an extra legendary sigil. Jesus Christ. Every stage is now having 10 extra chests in it. Good God, man. I'm sorry, what? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Rare start is goated. You mean the one I just grabbed? Because, you ain't gotta ask me twice on that one. also just like the look of, you know, like 10 extra chests per level. Not that my gold cane has been at all, you know, good enough for that. Oh god, that actually kind of makes the HP bar a little hard to read. The energy shield there. So how is that thing regenning? I would assume that doesn't benefit from life seal. Life regen. I would assume it also doesn't benefit from life regen. I assume it has its own thing. Well, crap. Guess we'll just do crit for now. Is that Juggernaut causing those explosions? An attack, collect range, size of all abilities. Very good choices either way, really. Extra dash, deal 60% more. Let's take the extra dash. So how far have you gone in this then? Here's aggressive. Too far. How many hours have you put into this? Like 50. My brother in Crisco Crisco, it's a playtest. Well, these are new things. Chain lightning? Collect shade essence to gain chain lightning. Is this an upgrade or is this just like a side grade? Like, do you get these like 2 effects or does ball of lightning become chain lightning? It's an upgrade later on. Yeah. And it, but and oh. Huh. I wasn't really expecting anything to directly upgrade your energy shield capacity. That's kind of nice. It's both effects. So it's just straight up better then. It is one of those things where I kind of need to ask though, because sometimes, you know, it's like, you know, frickin' Vampire Survivors or something where it'll be like, hey, you lose the original effect, and maybe sometimes that's actually bad. You understand how the focus trait system works? About 30-40% people miss it for like 8 hours. Can you be a little bit more specific on what you're referring to? You can only get 3 of the focus traits. When you get 5 upgrades in a focus trait, you can reroll it for free. Oh, you mean these things? Yeah, there's been a couple other things that have done this. I would say at least I'm moderately familiar. I would like to say I have a general understanding of it. Really, the problem I would say I have with it is just like, what is necessarily counting as a focus trait as opposed to other things, right? Because it's like, that's a trait. This is a trait. That's a trait. Nothing is specifically differentiating the critical damage one from any of the other ones. You know what I mean? That's probably where I would say the problem is because the verbiage or UI design there is really kind of leaving a little bit to be desired. And because I haven't played this game obsessively like it's Vampire Survivors or something, I don't know what the traits are. I don't know what I necessarily would want or, you know, to avoid. Give me the money, little shit. And it's just like some of the effects just are not explained in any real capacity. You know, like attack speed I don't think is affecting stuff like the lightning orbs. So what is cast speed? Is there a different thing that is like cooldown? Can't read. Because you have attack speed there. Overcharge damage bonus, projectile count bonus. Cast speed bonus, which is... how often your abilities trigger. Yeah, okay. And insofar, the only thing I've noticed that has any kind of effect on that is... was it the top right tree there in your skills? The capstone there. That was the only thing, and that is still kind of like, you need to not take a hit for like a full 15 seconds for that thing to have any effect whatsoever. Well, okay, sorry, not any effect whatsoever, for its full effect to actually take place. And even then, it's also begging the question, can you take a hit to your shield? To your energy shield? Is it HP? Is it just any? You know, again, it's one of those things where... what specifically is it wanting? Right, like there's a lot of things in this and a lot of other games similar to this where a lot of those specifics just aren't being described to you as a player. You need to like go hope there's a wiki or a Steam guide that mentions as such. That's kind of bad. The game should really give you that information. Also, considering you have a very healthy amount of time in this game, what would you say is like some of the best or worst options to be taking here? Because Firewall, insofar, seems just about useless. Also, I think my passive heal is actually like overhealing me. Firewall morphs into something sweet, can spoil if you want. Was it that fire orb thing that I was seeing as an option there? Just a yes or no, we'll do on that one. Because I kind of feel like if you're saying it's sweet, then it's probably very similar to the, you know, Vampire Survivors with garlic, right? Like, garlic, or hell, even pentagram. Pentagram is awful. It's awful. You do not want pentagram. It is self-sabotaging. However, upgrading it becomes very, very nice. And in the case of pentagram, I basically refuse to go any run without it. Why does Ice Shard not get evolution? But okay. But Ice Shard, no. My baby. I think this is Necromancer here. Full damage, projectile count. Oh, why you gotta do that, man? Why you gotta do that? Shit. Do you have any idea if projectile count actually affects the lightning orbs? I'm currently under the assumption that it does. It doesn't. Son of a bitch. So again, that's one of those things that the game really should probably describe. It's dookie. Yeah! Yeah, it is! Because, it says projectiles. Well, what the hell is the lightning orb then, if not a projectile? The firewall doesn't benefit from extra projectiles. But that's not a projectile. It's an AoE thingy that gets automatically plopped onto the ground. But the orb is literally flying through the air in a circle. It's a projectile. All intents and purposes. Vampire Survivors counts as a projectile at least. Nah, seriously, like, there should be something that tells you that on the, you know, selection for it. There is the Y option. You know, Y because I'm on controller here, but, you know, like, it might actually, and I just, oh, you have to kill her in an amount of time too. Good to know. %50 damage. Yes. I wonder. Does it matter which one of him I go to? Or is he just for some reason having multiple clones of himself? Doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Okay. Chain lightning. When lightning orbs critically hit, it has a 40% chance to release a chain striking 6 enemies with lightning damage. Critical hits with main attack have a chance to create a holy beam from the sky. It's like the most paladin thing that this character has right now. And he doesn't even get it by default. You have to evolve to get it. I hate these death slime things. Ooh, 891 damage. Come here, little shit. No, come here. Got a treat for you. Where's the healing skill? What do you mean? Because Paladin? I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't know why they called him a Paladin. They really should have just called him a Warrior. He's lacking really anything that makes him out to be a Paladin. I'm just gonna do that. Get first tier up, get a little bit more extra experience here. Especially with the amount of stuff that you're doing here, like, you're a paladin, but then you also are, like, shooting out necromantic beams and skulls and whatnot, you know? And farting out literal lightning and ice shards and whatnot. Like, at least the ice shards you might be able to hand wave. The lightning, you know, maybe, you know, like, oh, it's holy lightning or whatever, right? Like, yeah, those two I could kind of, like, suspension of disbelief, but, like, literal necromancy stuff? I'm sorry, what? Are we an anti-paladin? Because I don't think we are. The fire stuff? Yeah, okay, maybe the fire stuff, but it's fire wall. It's more of a mage thing. Oh! Oh shit! It didn't pause the timer! Oh, I thought the boss fight would pause the timer! Oh, fuck! Oh, shit! Oh, no! Oh, no! Yeah. So... that was bad. Kinda blinded that. No, seriously, I thought boss fights pause the timer. Oh wow, I have a lot of money. Wow. Okay. Okay. 738. Okay. Oh, that's the Crypt Prince. Oh, that's not the Necro. Uh-oh. You know, taking Juggernaut really is not a thing I am regretting. Its survivability has been pretty good. All things considered. Oh, come here, you little... No, 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 no! Also combining it with the energy shield. Because the energy shield is actually kind of allowing me to, like, gain extra health there. Like, heal up. Fire damage. Oh, yes, very, very useful. Hmm. Damn. Shade essence? Oh, yeah, okay. So, the, like, safe spot for the enemies there, if you keep upgrading the lightning orbs, does that safe spot kind of, like, get fixed? Or is it the Vampire Survivors issue where it actually just kind of makes them get further and further away from you? It's a lot of damage. Oh god. Use lightning a little bit at the start. Oh god! Man, is there like a luck stat that is affecting the rarity of the... Oh god damn it! No! Oh, that's a lot of damage! Why is it always just graze? There's no luck stat. Oh, cool. So I just actually have absolutely wretched, abysmal, god-awful RNG. Excellent. Love that. Love that smell. There was a 20% piece of food up there, and I can't grab it. Dude, this DPS is abysmal. If I knew it was going to be not the Necro, if I knew it was going to be the Prince, I would not have grabbed it. I thought it was going to be the Necro. Like, that's the biggest issue right there, is this attack. It does a lot of damage and just kind of stalls the fight for no real good reason. You know, the melee heavy enemy just farting out a bunch of projectiles. Great. At least the game doesn't really punish you, though, for some of these fights just taking a very long amount of time. Probably shouldn't take the effigy, huh? Come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Oh, that's a problem. Oh god. His, little AoE marker on the ground actually disappears, but when he's unfrozen, it will then continue the attack animation. Was he not just frozen? Pierce count, sure. Alright, goblin. Oh, he's almost dead. I would imagine with one of the other characters that we're not allowed to play right now, one of them's going to have something like a bow, and is going to be able to more reliably cheese her, or cheese him. Hey, yeah. The lightning strike is actually doing something there. I think I'm going to refrain from doing any more bosses until the very last area. Because, yeah, that just took an kind of unreasonable amount of time. All of the bosses in this game just feel very, very damage spongy. Full damage or critical. Oh dear. That would be better overall, wouldn't it? So. Are the items, like the player market in PoE 2, basically the same for PoE 1? Is it still like Chaos Orbs and stuff? What about the drop rates for them? Are they about the same? Chaos Div Smears. Fair enough. Any new ones? Like new effects? You only played season 1? Yeah, fair enough. What season are they up to now? Death Coil Pool. Hit by Death Coil have a 35% chance. The flame wall now forms a ring. Instead, the core pulses periodically, pulling enemies okay, maybe. Chat! 41 leagues. What do you mean 41 leagues? PoE 2 has been out for what, like 2 years or something? How would it be 41 leagues? PoE 1, sure. No, PoE 2. PoE 1 is just too many. Too many is the answer. Too many to keep track of. Okay, so seriously though, look at this. Firewall, right? Flame wall, whatever wording. Projectile count. It's using the verbiage of projectile count, but projectile quantity does not affect it. Again, the verbiage usage and inconsistency, that's actually a problem. Maximum 5 stacks, lasts 3 seconds. D2 burn, but it turns into flame ring if you can get shade. How do you check your shade? Is that the bottom bar? No, that's experience. How do you check what the shades thing is at? Also, that thing is actually not taking damage. That is mildly horrifying. Damage 30%? Well... And can you, like, check how many pierces your shards have? I don't think you can. I don't know how many things it can pierce right now. That might actually be useless. I don't know. Go to inventory and scroll to the center. For what? For what? Checking that? Because I... It's a big flaw. Yeah, a little bit. Again, one of the many things that needs to go into the overall, you know, like, feedback form. Just these small little quality of life things are really kind of needed. God. Ooh, hello. That's a good way of finalizing that. Epic reroll? Wait, what does that do? This is probably going to be my last run, so probably not. If anything, if I do decide to do anything more after this run, I'm going to swap over to a different game. But I think at this point I might just call it after this run. Yeah, go relax by playing some Darktide, because that's a very relaxing game. Off. But alright, dude, have a good one. Have fun. You know, if you're gonna go PoE 2 and whatnot, you know, good luck finding some suckers to sell your orbs and stuff too. Have a good one, man. Oh god. Lot of stuff. Okay. Wait, I didn't do the epic reroll thing. Why is that there? Huh? I could just add more levels to it now? Huh. Okay. Sure. I guess. Oh, I am very nearly dead already. Holy Christ. No effigies. No effigies. No effigies. And nearly dead. Where is El Shadio? Seriously. I would love some health right now, game. Please give me some health. Increases length. Oh, that's for the... Okay. Sure, at this point. If I can get the upgrade for it. Yeah, 5% food. Oh, it was not worth it. It was a trap. Come on, die. There we go. Ooh. 406 right now. All of this just to charge the goddamn obelisk. Holy frick. Oh my god. He's overcharged 16 times. Yeah, no kidding, huh? Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, seriously, good luck if you want to try to... Oh, no. Seriously, good luck if you want to try to, like, do 16 or whatever the heck it was with, like, 30% HP. That's just cruel and unusual. Please die. Please cease. How much damage did he just hit me for? Leveling up damage. I don't think that would be that great. Speed and size. Projectiles. How many am I shooting? I don't know. I don't know how many I'm shooting from ice thing. I really would kind of actually like extra HP right now, and I'm not going to be able to get that because that was one of the free choices I had, and I didn't take it, so... It seriously feels like this particular floor is lasting an incredibly long amount of time. Supposedly it's 1 minute and 20 right now, and like last time I really looked it was like 3 minutes. It does not feel like that. It really does not. And this is what, like floor 2 of 4? Uh-oh. I certainly hope that if you get that to level 5, it just stops appearing. And then it just starts giving you actually higher than default cap. Shade has appeared. Oh good, he's very close. Yeah, the lightning orbs, having that chain lightning is actually kind of really rather nice right now. I would love to have a ice shard upgrade though. Okay, Death Coil Pool honestly sounds interesting, but I want to see if this turns this way. Oh my god! Oh, dude. Okay, I think that 20% extra damage actually did quite a bit there. 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds, 12 seconds. Where's the, where's that funny thing? God, there's so many effigies around. 1 second, where is it? I definitely need an extra quantity on the firewall now. Well, damage burning starts. I don't think that's really necessary, but hey. Ooh, that's a weird sound effect. Ooh, Treadstone. Yeah, and here comes the fan. The Hitachi Magic Wand. Okay, stage 3. Oh wait, there's only 3 stages? Oh, thank God! I thought there was 4. This is already running into a lot of time here. 120 minutes total. Wow, look at that fire. A great balls of fire. Burn, burn, burn in a burning ring of fire. God damn it. I hate how it actually made a weapon I was kind of hating and disregarding into actually something I want to use now. God damn it. Always kind of figures that happens on it. No, this is bad. I can just safely ignore it. No. Nope. 611. I mean, it's not actually doing that much to the skeleton archer, is it? 86 damage. It's semi-decent CC, though, which is kind of why I'm liking it. Yeah, he's very spongy. Would be kind of nice if the goblins collecting money actually kind of, you know, gave it a percentile increase on its value. Well, that was kind of abrupt. Just right there. There's a new thing. What was that? On the bottom left there. Effigy, maybe? Oh. Uh-oh. Sometimes they have these little singular fireballs that orbit around them, and I'm not really sure if it's certain enemies or if it is just a thing that happens anywhere. Necrotic damage, 30%. That's interesting. Am I even really doing much in the way of necrotic right now? Enemy horse, grown power. Well, that's very unfortunate. Oh my god! Oh no! Three. I gained 3. Are you kidding me? No. No, 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 you're kidding me, right? No, 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 I definitely got more than 3. Okay. I still don't know how to access that menu. Oh. Oh, you can just access it out here. That's kind of annoying. Chasing lightning calls on the lightning. Oh, it's literally just the lightning ring. Fireball, fire wand, frost orb, fires an orb that deals 72 cold damage, chilling enemies and leaving an icy trail that also greatly increases your movement speed. Okay. Isn't that just like a Halls of Torment one? Could be the Reaper's Blade? I'm not really sure. Necrotic Surge. So, Necrotic Surge is probably better than... It's Spreading Blight? Is Blight different than Death Curse? Because if it is, then that means that, like, you know, the necrotic stuff is going to be very, like, DOT heavy stuff, or status effect stuff, and, you know, maybe going that route would be good, just because, you know, lots of different effects, you know, one that's, like, slowing them, reducing their health, reducing the damage, so on and so forth. Causes bleed on enemies. Lances stuck in the ground, pulsing for 80 physical area damage. A planted lance has a 40% chance to be collectible. Collecting it releases 1 non-collectible lances. That is literally just a League of Legends ability. Seriously. An object fires a missile. So that's just the golden one, just different damage type. Dashing has a chance of creating black hole? Sorry? Each 20 enemies hit with basic attack strikes lightning damage. That could be good. Phantom boots also seem decent. Dying enemies with 2 unique status effects explode for 40 cold damage. Yeah, it really is looking like if you do a bunch of... Okay. Oh yeah, I never really did do that, did I? Well, and it shall continue to not be done because I refuse to rip apart the thing that is actually just straight up better. Main attack, chill trance. Oh! Well, that's not too bad sounding, actually. It's not at 14%. Start each run with 2 random rare relics. So, I did actually have that, I just don't know what I started off with. So what is technically the relics here? Rare relics. That one, which I'm not keen on. Ah, that's what it was. I had chronometer. I was wondering where I got that, I just never said anything about it. And then... Can it start you off with 2 of the same? Can it dupe? Each challenge completion grants 10% movement speed for the rest of that stage. That's not bad. That's 4 points to get to it. 3 points to get to that one, and I kind of want that one anyway. That's armor. 50 starting gold. Oh, good. Yeah, no, 20% extra gold would be significantly better. Because I was actually doing decently on gold quantity there. 1 extra legendary sigil. I don't really care. Legendary choice. So, what am I looking at here? So I have 19 out of 30 done right now. 19 out of 30. So that would be 22. 26. Yeah, I'm not gonna reach those. Eh. I like a lot of these. Oh my god, really? Yeah, but to get to it, you kind of need to... Nah, it's probably better there anyway. 4% life regen. All challenges active. Gain 50% ability cast speed. %, magic resist. It's like at best I'd be able to maybe pull a point away from that, but I think the magic resist is just pound for pound going to... Like, nothing else is giving me magic resist right now. So. Oh, yeah, no, I don't really need that, do I? That one would probably be good, at least until I can get one of the boots, in which case that would be 4 points, and then what was I saying? So this would be 26. So I would end up here. I'd be able to get it if I dropped that side. 10% damage to elites and bosses. I mean, it's certainly worse things. An extra legendary sigil would kind of help you, like, start the first level maybe with, like, a little bit of an extra edge, because then it's like, okay, you know, extra dash or just more damage if they're below a threshold. I don't know what that is. We don't have whatever fills that slot. How do you... Ah, there we go. Okay. Alright. I am going to end this here now. It has been 3 hours and almost 40 minutes. Basically the better half of 4 hours. So this has been quite a while. I thought maybe, you know, this was going to be another one of the very short demos for a well, okay, playtest for one of the Survivor games. Okay, Bullet Heavens. You know, because usually that's how that goes. You get a little condensed experience, you know, and you get a pretty good idea of what you're going to be able to expect out of it. Well, you're still going to be able to get a very good idea of what you're going to get out of this game, but holy, jeez. I wasn't expecting this to be, like, almost 4 hours. Seriously. But I guess that kind of... It's just the way that the cookie crumbles for Bullet Heavens, isn't it? Obviously, there's a lot of things that they can be... You know... there's a lot of things that can be improved here. There's a lot of things that can be changed. Ideally for the better. It's actually kind of nice in how much there is. Like, I didn't expect weapon evolutions, and there kind of is. Kind of. Not the Vampire Survivors where you combine two different things, but your default weapons do get actual benefits. So that's nice. You know, like the lightning orb suddenly becoming chain lightning as well. That's nice. It's useful. The fire orb is still of questionable use, but step in the right direction maybe. At the very least, it seems better for CC purposes. Yeah. But that'll be it for Hellforged. At least this time. I don't know if I'm going to come back to this, at least for the playtest. I might just wait for the full game, but... I don't know, this seems like one of those things where it's just going to be an absolute time sink. Seriously. Especially with some of those challenges, and then some of the failed runs that were already taking, you know, half an hour or so. Oh man. I don't know if there's going to be like bans, because it kind of looks like as is, you are unable to remove some of the default abilities and whatnot. Like they are locked. So we'll have to find out. See how things change up. See if they add extra classes, considering that right now it seems to only be the 3 being mentioned, and even then, well, you get Paladin. That's it. So I don't know how they're really going to differentiate. It might kind of be like PoE, which may not necessarily be the best thing, because PoE, well, every character kind of becomes the same thing by the late game. You know, just spam a lot of abilities, spam a lot of projectiles. Anyway, that'll be it. Have a good one. See ya.